I wanted to talk about something that I feel like is really, really, really important. And it's something that I practice. I try to practice what I preach. Nobody's perfect, but I really do try. And I feel like this is really, really a big deal and it will really be helpful if you will do it. Okay. So I'm talking about whenever you are, which most of you guys are, wanting to build and maintain that personal brand, right? So you're an entrepreneur or a small business owner, and you're probably wearing all the hats yourself, or almost all the hats, and doing a lot of the stuff yourself, and including being the face of your brand, face of your business. So you're showing up. Your face is what shows up on social media, on the photos and videos and all that, which is wonderful. I'm talking to you right now. So in past episodes, like episode 2, if you listen to it, you know that I broke down my method for personal branding, which is called the Fab Four. So if you haven't listened to episode 2, definitely go back and listen to episode 2. Please excuse any audio and any really early episodes. Side note, I was just trying to figure shit out. Okay, so give me a break. But so go back to episode 2 to learn about the Fab Four and how to lay a solid foundation for your personal brand. But so if you listen to that, how to get started on personal branding. And what I want to talk about here is that I want to make sure that you include, when you're posting on social media, so within your personal brand, and within your posts on a regular basis, you have to talk about something that you're not getting paid for. You have to, in my opinion. Now, hey, maybe there's a time one day that you don't and things change. Maybe you get to be so incredibly successful. I don't know. Maybe things can change down the line, but especially in the beginning and in the middle, you need to make sure that you are posting about something that you truly care about, like it's actual passion and love and enjoyment, and it's not for your pocketbook. So an example for me, I talk about fitness, and I talk about my Peloton, obviously, and just what exercise in general can do and does do for like my mental health, and how it's improved my life and made me stronger and everything. And I don't get paid for that shit. Nobody pays me. I mean, I talk about Peloton all the time, and those people are not giving me a paycheck. I'm doing that because I love it and it's important. And you have to share something within your personal brand that is important. And in my opinion, first of all, I know that our businesses are important. I know that we are passionate about the actual services that we charge people for, or the actual products that we charge people for. I get it. But you have to include something within your personal brand and your social media posts that does not make you money, because it's not enough that you're just passionate about your products or your services. When you share about something that it's not about a dollar, it creates a whole different vibe just naturally on its own. Like, you don't even really have to try that hard. You know how, like, whenever you're sharing on social media about your business or your about your service or your product or whatever, and sometimes it feels too salesy, and you're like, crap, I feel like I'm just trying to sell, and it's, when you post on social media about something that does not make you a damn penny, that's not going to happen. It's impossible. Whenever you take money away, it just kind of gives you a chance to just be you for just a sec. Look, I love money. I am all about all of you and me making as much money as we want to and as much money as we can, and do amazing things with that money for our family and friends and ourselves. I'm all about it 100%. But I also recognize that it sometimes makes it difficult for us to portray ourselves genuinely, authentically, and quite frankly, completely accurately on social media whenever everything we're posting about leads to a funnel. Everything we're posting about leads to a sale, or, asking for a sale. Everything that we're posting about is about our own products, or about, like, I feel like if it's important to you to create that personal brand that I always like to talk about, then you absolutely have to do this. So think about it. If you're not doing it yet at all, or if you're not doing it enough, think about something that you genuinely care about that does not pay you, and start sharing about it. I'm telling you, it's going to make all the difference in the world. I mean, technically, it could actually lead you to making money later, because I know what it's going to do is it's going to help create even more genuine connections between you and other people, right? That you have that in common, and you'll be able to naturally and innocently talk about whatever the topic is, whatever the thing is that you love, without it being about money and without having to have any pressure or have a sale or anything. And so you're going to form even more true connections. And then maybe, you never know, those people might end up working with you someday. They probably will. But you have to be willing to sacrifice. I mean, I would say a post a week out of the however many you're doing every week to something that does not pay you any money. You just have to do it, and you just have to enjoy it, and it's gonna shine through. It's gonna shine through whenever you post stuff like that. I mean, if you follow me on Instagram, you know when you're watching, especially my stories. I do post about fitness in my feed as well, but I almost daily without fail am posting about fitness in my stories. And if you watch that, you can see like that it really matters to me, and that it's for real, and that I'm not getting paid, and that I don't sell fitness stuff and all that. Like you know that, and you can tell that I'm just talking about it because I love it. And then I'm like dancing on the Peloton bike because it's fun. I mean, really, you've got to include these kinds of things in your social media strategy on a regular basis, for sure. So please, please, please don't just be all salesy. Please, please take my advice and try this out. I really think it's going to help you out. When you do, tag me or message me and tell me, that you posted something, and I would love to see it, and I would love to cheer you on. Okay, so